I was faithful. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel with Jesxca B. I am Jesxca and I'm back, guys. Where have I been? It's been 2 months. So guys, I've been hiding a few things from you, but they were to protect my personal life and those around me that I care about, that I love. A lot of you guessed anyways, back for the last year my marriage situation has been a bit, you figure out. But God has been holding me together like that super glue. I got Brock. Devil tried to break up my marriage. Devil tried to break me, but he did not win because I'm here today with the victory. I don't want to go too much because I've filmed this video 3 times now, and all them times I've gone a bit too personal, and I know people want to know, and you know what, I feel like my ministry will grow from this anyways, this experience. But right now, like, this is YouTube, innit? Like, I don't want my whole family knowing my business. But yeah, basically, long story short, me and my husband did separate. He moved out, and I was still filming videos then because, you know what, God gave me this peace and I was good. Like, I don't know, people, a lot of people will say like, oh, you know, you just done it because you know, you wanted to show face, you want to make everyone just think you're happy, you're okay all the time. That's actually not it. I prayed the day or the week when everything just literally fell apart within the blink of an eye. I'd lost everything. God just spoke to me. So this isn't over, it's not finished yet. Said he who began a good work will be faithful to complete it until the return. So yeah, and ever since then, I mean, I had my little cry, a little bit, like, on a serious note, like, yeah, it was hard because you don't get married for these things to happen to you. You know, I got married at 19, a teenager. I'm only 23 now, so a lot has happened in the last year. But by me being faithful to my ministries, me being faithful to just loving God, I mean, there were times, granted, even till today, I was faithful just in loving God and just knowing that he's got me. I know sometimes that's not really enough because you should be doing the whole hog, you know, submitting your whole life, but that's all I could do in my single state. So what I done was I kind of reverted back to when I was not dating, and I said that's the best time of salvation, is when you're not focused on any type of relationship really, because all you've got is God, and we get distracted. And when things don't go wrong, I did have a time where I kind of hated me, I hated everything, and I didn't hate God, but I was so angry. I was like, bruh, why have you done this to me? Like, of all the people, then I got my YouTube telling people go get married, oh, marriage is good, and now look at me. All I knew was to do was to serve God. That's all I've known. I've been saved and born again for about 8 years now, and it's kind of like that's why God's like, fall in love with me, fall in love with the things, and one part of you is gone. You become one flesh when you get married, so if one party leaves, then boy. But I remember I prayed and I asked God about certain scriptures, like, God, surely this is not, you know, this can't be happening, because remember, my other half he's not in with the faith. So, you know, there's actually a scripture, guys, that says if one part leaves, let them go, for it's better to live in peace than to, like, you know, not live in peace. God permits that area. If an unbelieving side decides to go, let them go. So I think that was like the first week it happened, because I was just confused, and I was like, God, you need to speak to me, because this really has happened, and how is that even allowed? Like, and then I didn't really know about them scriptures, like God reigns on the just and unjust. Like, just because you're saved don't mean none. That was a hard, at work it was fine, but obviously people started to notice I didn't wear my rings. I effectively kind of became single after a while because I kind of gave up. And then someone pitched me the question. They were just like, you know, what are you fighting for? Are you gonna fight for this? Because remember, there's 2 parties in this. Are you gonna fight for it? So I was like, weighed it up, and you know, I saw some silly quote the other day, someone saying that, you know, do women stay with their husbands just to keep them married status even though they don't love them? I was like, no, actually, like, you know, I love my husband, you know. I'm gonna fight for this, and obviously because of you not being there, it's just with spiritual, isn't it? Spiritual warfare, it's spiritual, this devilish demonic assault. So I'm a pray, I'm a fight, I'm a fast, and it all literally happened in the blink of an eye. Like, the funny thing is with God is like, I said, God, I'm gonna give you time, I'm gonna give you like 2 years, you know, and we'll see what happens. But God done it within like a month. So around Christmas time, prayers were answered. You know, you could be, some people are probably going to comment and say, I've been going through this for the longest and we're still, you know, some people have kids and this stuff happens. Like, God reigns on the just and the unjust. It gonna happen. My friends that aren't Christian, they're like, yeah, it just happened to me. Like, God brings beauty from ashes, and that's the scripture I said a lot to myself. He made beauty from ashes. Christ is a resurrecting God. Like, he don't just die and things die. He resurrects. It encouraged me so much to see God transform someone so powerfully, even though they might not be the 100%. It's that transformation slowly but surely that you're constantly seeing change when you just didn't believe. Like, it might be your boss, it might be your friend, but God can change a man's heart. Like, he can turn a heart of stone into a heart of flesh. He can do it. Whatever you're going through, he can do it. Just learned so much, and every time I'm just feeling nonsense, I'm like, remember what God did. I think you should obviously with anything in life, but remember what God did and look what he's done. So yeah, like I said, I'm okay now. I'm okay. I'm okay. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I've never had any like major trials in my life. I'm not even joking, guys. Like, my Christianity has been A1. But this took the biscuit, and I wasn't ever contemplating leaving the faith because I knew I needed God to get through this, or else I would have killed myself, literally. So I never considered that, but I just lost all vision for the future. And now I just know, like, every day just be thankful, every day just live it out, see it out, pray it out, and God will help you. Hopefully it helps someone. Girls, share your ideas if you've been through it in the comments, and just let us talk about it. It's not a shameful thing, and if you're going through it, God's gonna help you. If you've been through it, girl, I know what you feel. And if you, but yeah, take care, guys. Sorry about the hair and the fiddling, but I pray you're blessed wherever you are. Take care. Bye.